Hey yo, welcome everybody. Welcome to my video, guys. As always, before I get started, this is for entertainment and educational purposes only. I'm not a lawyer, I'm not a financial advisor, I'm not none of that. I'm just here to share information with we, the people, and I don't give legal advice, you know what I'm saying? So, we're going to be talking about the irrefutable facts, colorable police powers. You know what I'm saying? Do the police have any authority? Do they have any power? Or is it the people that relinquish their power to the policy enforcers, man? So let's read, man. Let's read a little bit of this, people. Police and policy enforcement, are they officers? The answer is no. Policy enforcers are not officers. They are acting as officers. Okay, so here we go. They are privately contracted and hired employees and do not hold any official title. Stop referring to policy enforcement as officers. The policy law enforcement, the municipal code enforcement, the penal code enforcement, the state police, the county police are not officers of the law. Whenever you refer to any individual by an official title such as officer, is an act of omission. By your own admission, you are rendering and relinquishing jurisdictional authority to culpable police enforcement. By you just calling them an officer, you're giving them your rights. You're giving them jurisdiction. I'm not a lawyer, and this is not legal advice, but this is for entertainment and educational purposes only. By calling them an officer at a traffic stop or anytime you have interactions with police, you're giving up jurisdiction, guys. All right? Point of reference. The incumbent of an office, one who is lawfully invested with an officer. Evans versus Betty. In a popular sense, an officer is one holding a position of trust and authority in any kind of organization, civil, military, political, elastical, or social. Illinois Commerce Commission versus Cleveland. The word officer, as used in state statutes or constitutions, is something held to refer only to elective officers. Are officers elected into their position? No. Cunningham versus Rockwood, and sometimes to both appointive and elective officers. State versus Campbell, 94 Ohio State 403-115 NE 2931. An officer is distinguished from an employee in a greater importance, dignity, and independence of his position, in requirements of oath, bond, and more enduring tenure, and fact of duties being prescribed by law. Bowden versus Cumberland County. In determining whether one is an officer or an employee, important tests are the tenure by which a position is held, whether its duration is defined by the statute or ordinance creating it, or whether it is temporary or transit or for a time fixed only by agreement, whether it is created by an appointment or election, or merely by a contract of employment, which by which the rights of the parties are regulated, whether the compensation is by salary or fee fixed by law or by a sum agreed upon by the contract of hiring. Hyde versus Board of Commerce of Wales County. Qualifications, man. After defining the legality or legal meaning of the term officer, we can easily conclude that police slash code enforcers are not officers as perceived and as claimed. Police enforcement are private contractors and hired employees operating in a colorable de facto commercial capacity. Police enforcement are merely colorable policy enforcers who do not hold an official title, office, or possess delegated authority. There is no such thing as ununiformed officers. Police slash code enforcement are de facto ununiformed employees hired to protect the commercial interests of their employer. When a policy enforcer claims to be a police officer, even when their claims are made in ignorance or by prima facie, it is colorable, unlawful, and a violation of Title, check this out, people, Title 18 USC 913. Police ignorance is no excuse either. The obvious colorable indications that police powers are not officers are they are absent of an office. They are not elected individuals claiming an official title. They reject the Constitution. How many times have you seen that? They enforce statutes, codes, ordinance, and anything contrary to de jure positive law. They are contracted, hired employees, state, municipal, county, federal, and corporate employees. So, guys, there you have it. What we call police officers are not officers at all. They are policy enforcers acting as police officers. You know what I'm saying? Which is illegal. They're not even supposed to be out there doing what they're doing. So it's all on your consent, guys. When you give these people consent, when you call these people officers, when you say, they'll say something like, do you understand? When they're saying that, what they're actually saying in legalese is like, do you stand under my authority? They're talking Latin to you people. They're not talking regular English at these traffic stops. And when you come in contact with these police, they're talking Latin, legalese. And when they say, do you understand? It's not regular English. It's legalese, Latin. And they want you to stand under the authority so that you can get jurisdiction over you. It's all about your consent. You have to, in this system, you got to voluntarily consent to everything in this system for them to do what they do to you. Peace.